Right, just doing an audio check. Right, real good. Hello everyone, it's Ryan again, back with part two of the Canadian Grand Prix. So I started it last night, got about 20 something laps in, and basically tiredness just kicked in. I managed to get halfway through, so basically this is the second half. It'll be a second video on its own. Basically, I'll upload the first video, put the second one right after it. But yeah, basically we'll carry on with this one. A bit more awake now. It's currently 1:30 in the afternoon, so if I'm tired now, there's a problem. Uh, so yeah, so basically we're just going to carry on with the other 35 laps. I was worried when I had to load it up that it was just like, oh, we'll just put you back at the start. Um, but yeah, so it's just basically trying to remember what I was doing. I'll try not to complain too much about the understeer, because I think it's a racecraft thing, because Lance Stroll's racecraft isn't the best. So I think the handling's a bit dodgy. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. Pretty much call up, I guess. Just since then, I've been in and out of sleep mostly. But if you have watched part one, thank you for coming back for part two. If you haven't, I'll explain what's happened. Basically, like, so the Canadian Grand Prix took that corner awfully. Canadian Grand Prix was last weekend, but it's one of my favourite circuits to drive, so that's why I'm doing it now. So obviously you're aware of the results, aware of who won, all the drama and all that stuff. And basically this is like the midpoint between this and Monaco. I'm not doing Monaco. Monaco's not fun to drive. Don't know if I'm going to do another F1 video. I don't know. Obviously they announced F1 26 is just DLC for this one. So unless there's achievements for it, I'm not interested. Yeah, and then in the race we've had two red flag incidents. The first one was partially caused by me. I went to go down the inside of Norris on the hairpin. I'm pretty sure there's like a term, like there's a name for the turn. When we get to it, I'll point it out. And then the second one basically just came down to sort of luck, I guess. It's basically when we started the race again, Hamilton and Leclerc were behind me, and then got to about 10 laps or so, and then suddenly we just went, oh, there's a red flag, and I think like Leclerc had been spun or something. But basically this turn here, I went down the inside of Norris. He sort of wouldn't steer away from me, and we both crashed into that wall back there. I managed to carry on, but my tyres were yellow and my front wing was gone. And then luckily, 5 seconds later, red flag. So I was in the lead. I managed to repair the wing, change the tyres. Had the same thing with this one, where got slightly healthier tyres. Not like I put hard tyres on, but again, it lasted like 8 laps, like between 8 and 10 laps before another red flag came out. So I've been getting them a bit more in my last videos. I never used to get them before. I think maybe just because I put the flags are a bit more common or something. I forgot to change safety car to broadcast. I don't like an immersive safety car. I don't mind immersive pit stop, but the immersive safety car I can't be arsed with. I'll just do a broadcast one. Yeah, so we've got just over 30 laps left, keeping a decent gap over Hamilton Verstappen, but the problem is Hamilton's still fairly close, but he is on the softs, which means he'll most likely pit first. But AI being the way it is, they might be able to handle the tyres a lot more than I can. Alonso's up to fifth now. Didn't realise Alonso got that high up. See if I can pull a gap on them. Yeah, I was sort of just thinking like the state of Aston Martin this year. You know, everyone. I think once Andrew Newey went it, like it's basically it's been a disaster behind the scenes. I think if it went as planned, they would have been a top contender. But apparently, Honda haven't really done their end of the bargain because obviously they're making the engines and all that stuff, and then they made Adrian Newey team principal rather than like a chief engineer, whatever he normally is. So he's not really had time to design the car properly. So for all we know, 2027 might be the year for it. Have you seen as well the recent news? I believe Alpine are now going to be Gucci, or like Gucci Alpine or something like that. Because obviously the rumor was they were trying to sell Alpine on, and now they finally have. So it's now Gucci. I think that starts like next season or something. So that's going to be interesting. I managed to pull a bit of a gap again. So I'm 2 seconds ahead of Hamilton now. You still have to worry about DRS so much. It would just help if I took the corners properly. Because I've managed to just about lose a second there. Oh, the tyre's doing... it seems to be doing alright. It's just the left side. Got the Joy of Soccerade tonight. I think it's about 8 PM kickoff. I don't think it's normally that late. I think coverage is like 6:30 and then kickoff's around 8. But looking forward. I always enjoy Soccerade. Obviously the classics are the early lot. I mean, I would say most of the fun, but we still wouldn't call it fun. The confusion, shall we say, is half of these people that are celebrities. No idea who they are, you know. I actually need to look at the full lineup for it because I actually haven't seen. Like, I know there's like a few comedians that obviously come back regularly for it, but then it's like when it's some YouTuber or freestyler, like football freestyler, and it's like, is that celebrity? Like, I get there's a football link probably, but yeah, there's a few where it's like, oh, they're like reality stars, so it's like, oh, this guy's on The Only Way Is Essex, or oh, this guy was on Love Island, or this guy was on this, and it's like, does that count for celebrities now? You know, it's I think I have the same problem with like I'm a celebrity as well, but it's like I feel like the term for celebrities got so much looser nowadays. Like, there were some people in the last one, I was literally like, so your thing is you're a podcaster, right? And, you know, because there's several 100,000 podcasters, like, what makes you more famous than someone else, you know? Like, just because you got, I wouldn't say lucky, but, like, you got a big break, you know? Now suddenly you're on celebrity status. And it's like, I think there was one a few years back, and her thing was, like, Instagram personality. I was like, is that celebrity though? So it's like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a grumpy old man. Like, for me, celebrities are like, you know, actors, musicians, like, you know, sports people, yeah, like well-known names. Like, millions of people go, oh, that's this person. He was in this, or oh, they made, like, you know, like, for example, like, I know the last one was like best of the best one, so, but like, you know, like a few years ago when, like, you know, like Boy George was in it, you're like, oh, I know, everyone knows who Boy George is, but, and then it's like, you had, I think this Champion of Champions one, you got like Harry Redknapp, you've got David Hay, you got like Mo Farah, you know, Olympian, you know, like that sort of stuff, where you're like, right, you know, they're in some worldwide sports. It'll be the equivalent of now of a footballer gets in but he plays in the Baller League. It's like not like there's probably like a fair amount of people that watch it, but it's not like proper football, if you know what I mean. It's, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me being grumpy. But you know, it's like celebrity used to be like actor, musician, Olympian, sports person. Could have famous writers, I guess. You know, like just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where it's like millions of people know them. But I think, yeah, like maybe it's just the world we live in now, where it doesn't take much to become a celebrity or labelled as a celebrity. So anyway, I'll try not to ramble about that much. I've spent about 2 laps rambling about that crap. I'll try and get back onto the Formula 1 because it's about Formula 1. You know, it is a Formula 1 race. You know, Antonelli's, I think he's extended his lead to 64 points now. Because obviously Russell got 8 points in the sprint, Antonelli got 7, and then Antonelli got the full 25. There's a yellow flag on him. Don't know what for. Oh, it's doing that thing again. You see where it just did not turn at all. Oh, Norris is out. To be fair, I thought I accidentally knocked him out the first time. So, yeah, because I had the thing where Leclerc spun, and then I was like, oh, he's slowing down like he's going to be out. And then it went, oh, Bortoletto's out, and then it went red flag. So I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, so, did not realise Verstappen got that close. Bloody hell. Yeah, I might have to pit soon. Just to... How many laps have I been on these tyres for? I'm going to change that to hard. And I will box next lap. And I've not been using my overtake. The whole time I was rambling, I was like, I'm just not doing the basics in the game. That's probably why Verstappen caught up. Yeah, so, yeah, I'd say his lead is like... Yeah, flag again. Oh, right, yeah, so Norris is out here. There he is. Yeah, so... Yeah, Hamilton got second, Verstappen got third. So it's the best result for Hamilton for a while. Also got Monaco next. Apparently Ferrari might be the favourite. I think the only thing that let them down here was they didn't have the straight line speed that Mercedes does. So if they can get the start perfect and like good qualifying, I think they're on for a potential win, you know. Like, it does look like one of those years it's going to be all Mercedes again, which I'm just like, we had several years of that. Can we not have several years of that again, please? You know. But you never know what can happen throughout the year. Like, maybe people get the right upgrades and suddenly Ferrari and McLaren are battling with them again. I forgot to press the thing to pit next lap. I will do that after this one. Yeah, like we'll have to see what happens with Monaco. I mean, we can hope it's not a disaster like last year because of the. I think they made it some like teams had to pit 2 stops mandatory. So Williams just had the bright idea of one of them goes ahead, the other just slows everyone down. They get their pit stop, and then once they've had theirs, the other one then goes ahead, has his pit stop, and then comes back out, and they're fine. And then obviously everyone else pits behind them. And then obviously Russell and that lot just went, you know what, I'm just taking the big shortcut across. I don't care if I get a drive through, don't care if I get this. Because obviously the amount of like pace, they are quicker than the Williams that were doing all the holding up. It got them. Oh, hang on. There we go. Boxer slap. Yeah, it just got them the. Yeah, he had a drive through. He had whatever it was. He still came out in front because like the Williams were being that slow around Monaco. So hopefully they scrap the 2 mandatory pit stops. Right, in we go. Oh, it's just broadcast. I did broadcast pits. Never mind. Right, so I'm down to 5th. Leclerc's come in. 6th.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled
Right.
pit stops. Let's go.
Right, so right behind Sonoda. I think we can get the undercut. Because these lot are going to have to pit again at some point. Or, if the AI is slightly broken, I might be lucky with it. There you go, got Sonoda on the inside.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Oh yeah, I'm on like 2 track limit warnings. I got them on the same corner. I think it's turn 3? I guess you call it. So basically the little chicane that goes downhill. So like just after the pit stop. I managed to basically clip the inside of the right corner. And then that was like track limits. Right, so hopefully these lot have got a pit soon.
5.8 seconds.
I mean, if not, I'm going a hell of a lot quicker than them, I think. So this bit here, like that patch, just on the right hand side, I caught that twice and it was like, you're exceeding track limits. Right, so I got fastest sector 1. Green sector 2. So potentially on for a new fastest lap at this point. Just.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
10th quicker than my fastest lap, which was God knows how many laps ago. But I'm definitely on course for a podium, if not the win. Because you got 4th, 3rd and 2nd right here. And I feel they're going to pit some... Oh, is Alonso doing some tactical masterclass here? He slowed them down so I can catch up. I'll take it. Got to a repeat pastry there with Norris then. Right, are you going to be nice and let me through now? Don't think he is. I'm taking the inside. Thank you, Fernando. Right, so I'm 4.5 seconds off Verstappen. I should be fine. Great work, Alonso. It'd be great if he got 3rd place. Boom, even faster.
Great work. That's
Even with the slow sector
start
2.
to the race.
So I managed to cut, what, 3.5 seconds of that lap? Should be fine for the win. I mean, Alonso's doing well keeping them back. And on the inside, got it. Oops, I did mess the gear shift then. Already pulled 2 seconds of Verstappen. So hard tyres are the way to go. Shame I didn't use them as much earlier. Oh, there you go. We're technically 1-2. It's very brief, but look. Stroll first, Alonso second. I think Hamilton will get second back, obviously.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I'm guessing Tsunoda and Leclerc still have to pit. It's looking good so far. If only it could stay like this. What a podium that is. Stroll, Alonso, Hamilton. The Mercedes nowhere to be seen. Just basically going to try and build up some of my overtake meter again. Not that I need it. I mean, you've seen how far ahead I am. There was some struggles there. Like the fact that at one point Verstappen was 2 seconds, like cut 2 seconds down to me. He was right on my tail. Leclerc almost got past at one point. Hamilton almost got past at one point. I think the second I'm on the hard tyres, doing alright. There you go, Alonso's pitted. Say bye-bye to the top 5.
Fernando's in the pits.
We hardly knew ye. I mean... Oh, he's going on softs. Interesting. He's... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I was like, he's still 5th? Nah. The only thing I can think is maybe Leclerc still has to pit. Doing good. I'm trying to think how long this stream will be, because if it's like let's say I'm doing 1 minute 15 per lap, every 4 laps is 5 minutes. So 35, so 9 times 5, 45. So basically it's about a 45-minute stream. Obviously we've had the pit stop as well, so closer to 50 minutes. That's if everything goes smoothly, you know. Oh, am I coming out? Well, who's coming out the pits now? That's a Haas and Williams? I'm going to take a guess, Ocon and Albon? Oh no, my luck, it's an Alpine, not a Williams. There's some of them where I think they could make the dots a bit more distinct from each other. Because the fact that you got Red Bull, Williams, and both blue. I think V-Carb's white, and then also Haas are white. Or V-Carb light blue, I can't remember. Oh, it's better then. So I'm guessing Behrman and Albon if that's a Williams. Oh, Lawson. So there's a V car, which is also a dark blue, which does not help.
Gap to your teammate behind, 26.2 seconds.
So that could be an old 26.2 because Russell's 26 seconds behind now. So maybe Alonso's in 6th. Trying not to jinx myself. I was going to go, it's all going smoothly, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for something to happen. So far, no one else is out. I think we had 2 drivers out. So I've had 2 red flags and 2 drivers out. So Bortoletto's out, Norris is out. Don't think there was anyone else. We'll have to see if we get one in like the last 5 laps. They tend to do like a near the end of the race one as well. Yeah, I think hard tyres have definitely been the way to go. I dread what soft, like, obviously it would have been quicker on soft, but I feel like the tyre wear would have gone after like 10 laps. Or at the moment, if you look at the grid there, I'm pretty sure that's how 2nd and 3rd were. I think Leclerc got 4th. I think. So Antonelli won, Hamilton 2nd, Verstappen 3rd. I believe Leclerc was 4th because Hadjar obviously was all the way down in 5th. Like several seconds down the line. I mean, Hamilton looks like he's a very clear 2nd. And then there's what, 4 tenths between 3rd and 5th.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
It's fine, I'm far enough ahead. Famous last words.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I think this is Alpine. It's a light blue. Or is this Williams? Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. Yeah? I think it is. I think I saw pink on the side. Probably Colapinto. Or no, it's still doing in this, isn't it? Or is it Colapinto at that point? I think it's still doing. No, it's Colapinto. Yeah, they very good showing in Kando. He finished 6th, which I think it's his highest position he's had in his career so far. Because I think he had his 7th whilst he was at Williams. And a further gap, so it's 28 seconds now. So yeah, I think I'm alright with that 3-second penalty. I mean, if I wanted, I could do a pit stop and still come out ahead. But I think the 3 seconds stays, if I remember correctly. Tyres are still good. There's a few cars that I want to catch up to them before I finish. I feel like we're at a point where everyone's just driving at the same speed. I think I'm getting closer, I can't tell. Oh, I'm definitely getting closer now, yeah. I think I can get these 3 before the end. Right, on the final 5 laps of the race. It's been a very solid Canadian Grand Prix, apart from obviously the 3-second penalty, but self-inflicted. Did have a few flashbacks in the early part of the race as well. Other than that, I think after the second red flag, it's been mostly solid. Antonelli is not having a good race, is he? How is he down in 14th in that car? I guess maybe it's down to racecraft for this year. Obviously, like, this is last season's stuff. So he was technically a rookie then. Do you know what? I'm lapping you. Gasly snuck up on the inside. Oh, here we go. Got Ocon 13th. There we go. Definitely not catching up to them. So we've got Hulkenberg, and I believe that was Hadjar. I had to think who the other car, like the driver, was at the time. I was like, well, it's not Lindblad because that's now. And I was like, Hadjar's not moved it. Well, Tsunoda's been moved over to Red Bull at this point. Did not take that turn well at all. Right, second to last lap. So Verstappen's managed to push his way up to second. So that means he caught the 5-second gap on Hamilton and has now made 2 seconds of his own.
Okay, you just started the
Final lap.
race. Final lap.
Here we come down the final hairpin. Or chicane, even, not hairpin. Hairpin was back there. And winner.
Good recovery, good recovery.
Good recovery. No, yes, I won, because Aussie's never won a race.
Here's the checkered flag, and what an easy victory! He strolled it! Lance Stroll wins! We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. The crowd have rushed towards the podium, but he's strolling towards the top spot. Lance Stroll, your winner today.
So there's 2 Stroll puns in the space of 30 seconds.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us.
Fernando got 7th.
Formula One action very soon.
So it's 100. So what? An hour and 47 minutes? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't survive for like another hour last night. But yeah, pretty good. Managed to lap almost half the field. So who was out? It was Bortoleto, Norris. Yeah, that pretty much wrapped it up for the Canadian Grand Prix. Like I said, I'm uploading both parts separately. So I'll see the first one, then this one. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Again, apologies that I had to cut it in half. It's very late. I was very tired. So I basically said I'll get this one done today. I'm basically going to be playing a lot of Formula Legends for the rest of the weekend because the free-to-play days expires tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to try and get as much of that done as possible. Thank you for watching this. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Great. Bye.